Who is the god of music? We know that it's Lucifer transforming himself into an angelic light being. That's how we get tricked, right? Because it looks good, because it sounds good, well, it must be good, but just because it glitters doesn't mean that it's always gold. Looking into it, jade wasn't used until 1524. It didn't exist. You're telling me that we started to use this name 500 years ago when there's thousands of years worth of history before we started to use the J word. The entire world will be deceived, Matthew 24:24. All you have to do is a quick Google search to see that everything that I'm saying is 100% factual and true. The reason they did this is because they did away with the 10 Commandments in the Supreme Courts in 2007. They can do away with the 10 Commandments, honor your mother and your father. Well, of course they would do away with the law or have an indoctrination program that attaches Caesar Borgia to lawlessness or to the inability to heal, because if we don't have law, salt every offering, Leviticus 2:13, it's a covenant of salt that will last forever, Numbers 18:19. But the old law, it was done away with. We don't need to use any of that anymore, right? That's a propaganda thought process that comes from Hollywood. Breaking down the holy name further, the YHWH, which they removed from all of your Bibles, it's going to break down to, as the world would know, Yeshua, Yahusha, as well as Yahawashai. Nobody's taking into account the V, because the V, the W, and the B, and the U, they can be interchangeable, depending on the culture. But remember, the same way that they took your salt covenant, they were able to steal your sovereignty, because you're worth millions on the market. But they wouldn't want to know that because they're busy stealing your bonds and breaking us and our wisdom through the bar association. But if we knew where the bar, the bait, and the resh came from, the aleph bait, from the Hebrew, not the Greek, because the world's deceived from a romantic Roman Greek mindset. When we look at the original, we're actually able to see through the veil, and we're able to open the matrix, because when we look at law and who really represents the true law, we're able to heal the matrix, the gut, the womb.